Christmas is just around the corner, and while the rest of us are out here hunting for gifts that won't offend our in-laws, the billion-dollar brokers are doing their own holiday shopping, acquiring boutique firms like their rare, handcrafted ornaments. Because when you're that big, the only present worth unwrapping is the agility, intimacy, and charm they'll never be able to build themselves. Just like they did in 2024, Marsh McLennan alone dropped $9.4 billion like it was Black Friday at Tiffany for McGriff Insurance Services, LLC. AON bought NFP, a broker whose favorite hobby was buying small brokers. Gallagher wants to increase acquisitions from 50 a year to 150, as if they're running a Costco membership drive. And Hub International pulled in a fresh $1.6 billion investment so they can continue collecting boutique brokers like rare watches. And this season, the skyscrapers are gifting themselves what they lack: flexibility wrapped in human experience. And speaking of acquisitions, John, you had a headline of your own this year, a quiet announcement with a very loud impact. Walk us through this.
Of course. So we're always looking for opportunities, and growth is one of the things that we want to achieve both internally and to help build our brand. And as a result, we went to market with our business. I reached out to another friend of ours who had actually sold his practice to Gallagher, big outfit, and he had a rather nice sized book of business. And what we've been studying for the last 7 or 8 years is that the status quo of large 3-letter agencies, big box agencies we'll call them, has been to gain market share through acquisitions, because they're really in a static hold. So the only way they can really generate that quarterly growth that stockholders demand, and Wall Street wants to see the numbers and so forth and so on, monthly, every quarter, annually, and so forth, to support their stock prices. How do they do that? They make acquisitions. Now, in competition with the Wall Street gang is private equity. And private equity has entered into our industry as a major player, because they are going in and snatching up the high value concierge and boutique agencies so that they can deliver the ROI that they want on private equity. And as you well know, private equity is just as thirsty for profits as big box, Wall Street driven stock type company. So private equity has gotten into not only the boutique agencies, but also the investment in solutions. We all have a different solution stack, whether it's reference-based pricing, or if it's a pharmacy benefit manager that's completely transparent, and many other solutions, whether it's an app, a based solution, concierge management. There's a whole toolbox that we use to help customize and design solutions. Well, guess what? Those solutions and the advisors that promote them are now gaining traction with value in the community, as I was saying before. When they make those acquisitions, they're looking for blocks of business that can generate the additional revenue without a lot of heavy lifting, not a lot of effort. They generate revenue from the bonuses and overrides that you see that the big box Lucas deliver to big box agencies. So it's Most United, Cigna, Aetna. Boom. Thank you for all those that are watching today. If you made an offer, we certainly appreciated it. And when we got that, we were very, very flattered and humbled by what we've been able to do over the last 10 years with our agency and for the employees and owners of the clients that we serve.
When we're talking about big insurance, is your model, your agility, and your boutique experience that you talked about, this concierge level service. They want to get somewhere that they can't already, because they've grown so big, those insurance companies, that they cannot provide that kind of personalized experience. And as you said, they are not flexible anymore. So they've grown so big that they're trying to become smaller and smaller, because once again, market demands it. They're not crazy for buying all these companies. And by the way, AON this year, for those who don't know, has hired 125 personal assistants who will serve 500 top clients and study their needs and provide that kind of concierge level service that you, John Clay, and other brokers like you, your friends on the market, my clients and others, are providing and have been providing for years.
Well, it's true, because what we do for clients is a participation sport as opposed to a spectator sport. Now, let me break that down for you. Spectator sport is the set it and forget it, throw down the spreadsheet 60 days before the renewal and say, this is the best you can do. The participation sport that we engage in is a constantly managed, actively managed medical program that has reporting that is ongoing to the granular level so that no client ever does not understand unless they ignore our reporting. We'll say it this way. Every client understands where they are, and we do a mid-year early look renewal meeting with them so that they can understand that, hey, you should not be blindsided at renewal time because these reports generate an interest, number one, a financial and fiduciary responsibility back to the owner or client so that they see exactly where they are throughout the course of the year. And it's no shock when they have a renewal because they know there's ongoing claims or there are no ongoing claims. And in some cases, they can expect a refund or they've won and they have spent less than the forecast because, underwriters are paid to protect themselves against risk. So what do? They forecast risk out there, and then you can fund it or you can not, depending on the size of your group and your tolerance for that type of thing. But the end of all be all is retained earnings or refund back to retained earnings, a win-win.
We all know you as a company that provides super personalized service. You get involved with your clients by yourself. You talk to them by yourself. You answer the calls by yourself when there is some problem. What is going to change for your clients after you have been acquired?
The benefit of our merger is going to be the administrative burden is no longer on us. And so it gives us the opportunity to communicate more with our clients and to get out and meet more people and talk with them, be on hand for service opportunities and for sales opportunities. And let's focus on the sales opportunities because my whole mission is to get more people involved in what we do so that they can deliver better value to their employees and have that better drop down to the bottom line for earnings before income tax, depreciation, and amortization. Forward for more dynamic, it's improved dynamics for us to get in front of clients, to service clients, and to meet new people and prospects for a communication open channel so that we're not burdened with the administrative mess that we always have as a small business owner. It's great stuff. Plus, bonus, new technology delivers value, delivers alignment with our solution stack partners so that you can enroll and keep people enrolled.
That's amazing. I think this is exactly what that insurance company is expecting you to do, and that's why they freed up your time from that. And every mid-sized and small broker has had that moment of insecurity that I'm not big enough, I don't have that resources of big, insurers. I can't compete with their brand. They have more tools, more tech, more people. Okay, sure. They have those skyscrapers. They have those tech dashboards, mergers, compliance departments, and, those armies of analytics. But if all that were enough, Marsh wouldn't be wiring $7.75 billion to copy the mid-market operating model McGriff built. And AON wouldn't be recreating concierge service like they're launching a hotel chain. And Gallagher wouldn't be aiming to triple acquisitions, by the way, this year. Let's watch that because they need your just delivery style. And the market has spoken with numbers, and it's just screaming that you, as a broker, as a small and mid-sized broker, are the thing that giants cannot create.